بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم والصلاة والسلام على أشرف الأنبياء والمرسلين سيدنا ونبينا محمد وعلى آله وصحبه وسلم أجمعين. As I promised, I'm going to talk about examples from the Holy Quran, which can give you an answer for the emotional problems, especially that young people go through because of the absence of the father or the mother or both of them, for whatever reason. I would like to say that before I start, I need to mention, the first important thing that I need to mention, that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said the Quran is a healing, is a shifa to whatever it's there. And to understand that word, we need to look into the Quran and understand, what the shifa means exactly. Allah said in Surah Al-Isra, ayah 82, أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم, بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. وننزل من القرآن ما هو شفاء ورحمة للمؤمنين ولا يزيد الظالمين إلا خسارا. We send down of the Quran that which is healing. Shifa, the word Shifa is healing and mercy for the believers. But it does not increase the wrongdoers except in loss. That's in one verse in Surah Al-Isra. The second place that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala as well mentioned the word shifa in is أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم يا أيها الناس قد جاءتكم موعظة من ربكم وشفاء لما في الصدور وهدى ورحمة للمؤمنين. In this verse, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala in Surah Yunus, ayah 57, Allah talks, to all human beings. He said, Ya ayyuhan nasu, ya all people, قَدْ جَاءَتْكُمْ, it came to you, there is مَوْعِظَةٌ مِّن رَبِّكُمْ, an advice from your Lord has come to you. وَشِفَاءٌ لِمَا فِي الصُّدُورِ, وَشِفَاء, and healing to whatever in the breast of the human being, of mankind. All the issues that you might have, stress, anxiety, problems, debt, thoughts, all these kind of things that young people and adults as well have due to the stress of their life. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said the Quran is the shifa for it. Later on in this talk, I will inshallah highlight how the shifa is. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. The first thing you need to know that the Quran is 2/3 of the Quran is stories. And the reason that 2/3 of Quran is stories, the simple thing that people might not be aware of, is case studies. What case studies is? Case studies is, something that you could relate to. When you look at case study, someone did this, someone did this. So in the Quran, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala sent us, many messages. And these messages came with the prophets. And every prophet has been tested in his own way. So we could go back and learn from this one. We know how Yusuf alayhi salam was tested, and I could just talk about Yusuf forever. But we know as well how Ibrahim alayhi salam was tested. We know how Yunus alayhi salam was tested. We know how Ayub alayhi salam was tested. All these prophets, they were tested for one reason. So we could go and reflect and learn from them. Most of their tests are extreme. Yeah? All the issues they went through are the extreme of anything. Yeah? You might think your problem is the biggest problem in the world. However, there are other people around you, they've got a similar problem, possibly even worse than you. But these prophets, 100%, they were more they were tested really more severely. I'm just highlighting one thing quickly. Ayub alayhi salam, he was sick. He stayed sick for many years. He lost all his children. He lost all his money, all his wealth, and the next thing that happened to him is he became very ill, and he lost all the people around him. The only one who remained faithful to him and everything and supportive to him was his wife. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala have mercy on her. To talk about the father issue, and there's so many different stories in the Quran. In the Quran, as I said in my first my first video, that there is a father who his son is being taken away from him. In the Quran, you could find as well a father who's rude to his son and is being horrible to his son. And in every one is extreme measure. We have a son who is very, so for the fathers who are upset with their kids, there is sons of kids, children who are so bad to their parents. Yeah, and the Quran is talking about them as well. It's not mentioned, but we need to go back to these verses and learn from it.